Hello from the Appalachian Trail. It's day 62, and I'm at mile 455. And it is cold out here today. Yesterday was 60 degrees. Today, I get this, a frosted Christmas tree. So it was 60 degrees yesterday. This morning I woke up, some ice, looks kind of cool. Woke up at 15 degrees. It's 4 o'clock now, and it's 20 degrees. It hasn't gone above 20 degrees all day. So winter is still here. Had a good couple of days of spring weather. It's kind of like that game where the head of a gopher pops up and you smash it down with a hammer. Well, spring came up for a couple of days and winter smashed it back down, but only for a couple of days. It's going to get warm again this weekend. So I'm on about mile 10 of my 12-mile day. Actually, I got about a mile and a half to go. It's another stream up here. So what I do is I look for water sources, of course, but I use the USGS topographical maps, and I look for where the topographical lines open up a little bit. So where they open up, that's where the land kind of flattens out a little bit. So it's a lot nicer to set up a hammock on the flat ground. I mean, I set on the hills before, but it's just easier and just more convenient for the flat grounds. And usually around the streams or the springs, they're usually a place to hang out flat. So that'll probably work out again tonight. And then tomorrow I have another 12-mile day into Damascus, where I'll probably take a zero. And I'm thinking about things I can send home. I know it's not spring yet, and I don't want to send my winter gear home yet, but like right now, I mean, it's cold. But even though it's going to be 70 in a couple of days, I'm going to hang on to my winter gear, but I'm still thinking of a few things I can send home to lighten up my gear, lighten up my pack. So it feels really light now. I think I'm under 25 pounds right now. About 1.5 pounds a day of food. It makes a huge difference. So I really like walking when it's light. And to help this old man to Maine, the lighter the pack, the better. So I'm gonna keep it light all the way up. So see how that goes. So last night it was raining. As the cold front came through, turned to sleet, and then to a little bit of snow, just this little dusting that you see here, not much, just cold. So I didn't see any freezing rain. I hate freezing rain. And usually if I know there's freezing rain coming, I'll hang up my hammock in the shelter, just because it's such a pain to deal with. But because it rained yesterday afternoon, last night early, and then it froze overnight, everything that was wet turned to ice. So it wasn't as bad as freezing rain, but I had to, all the knots on my hammock, I have to stick them near my mouth and breathe on them to melt the ice to untie it, which is better than boiling water and pouring water on it, so it's better. Good thing about this morning was I beat the rain yesterday. I beat the heavy rain yesterday. It sprinkled a little bit, but when I was walking, my shoes stayed dry all day. So even though it was 15 degrees this morning, my shoes were nice and dry, and they opened up. I was able to tie my shoes. So that's something that I haven't been able to do when it was 15 degrees, because back then when it was 15 degrees, there was snow on the ground, and my shoes were soaking wet. And then of course when it turns 15, it just turns to a block of ice. So it's nice to have nice dry shoes. These things are working out pretty good so far. I still like them. I got about I don't know, since Franklin, North Carolina. Maybe a couple 100 miles in them. And they look good. Shoelaces look like they're going to give out before the shoes, which is good, but we'll see how that goes. So, looking forward to the warmer weather that's coming. Tonight's going to be really cold, I got a feeling. It's 20 degrees now at 4 o'clock, the high temperature. It's going to at least get down to 10. So, and then setting up, I'm going to find a spot that's not windy, because that wind chill setting up is same thing in the morning. That wind chill it's hard to deal with. So this morning setting up, I was doing some core exercises just to stay warm. I'm perfect in my hammock, but once I get out of my hammock, it's like the timer goes. You know, you only got so much time to put everything away and get moving. Because once you get moving, like now, you stay pretty warm. But it's that the time you get out of the hammock to the time you start moving, it's pretty rough. So there was push-ups and jumping jacks and running in place, anything to stay warm. So every day has its challenges. Every single day, it's a different challenge. You know, it's cold, the wind, snow, and this is just the winter. So my next challenges through the spring will be the rain and the bugs. So, and then in summer we'll have the heat and the bugs, mosquitoes and black flies. Not looking forward to that. So I plan on doing a lot of night hiking. I'll use the moon, so I'll be hiking in the evening with the waxing moon, and hiking in the morning with the waning moon, just to get out of the heat. That's my plan anyway, because I do not like heat. So I usually don't even hike in the summertime. Usually I'm just backpacking in the winter. So definitely a challenging place. So, and that's what I expected, and that's what I wanted. I mean, if it was spring every day and flat, it wouldn't be challenging. Wouldn't want to be here. But my next challenge after this is going to involve a warm beach. And Jen, if you're watching this, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to go scuba diving again somewhere in the Caribbean. So after all this, the next challenge is get certified in scuba again and go back scuba diving. I remember that being a lot of fun. And this time you're going to swim with me with the turtles. So I don't know how we're going to do that, but that's going to be my next big adventure. Go scuba diving again with my daughter. Hope you're up for it, Jen. You too, Yobo. I'm going to take you snorkeling. 사랑해.